Okay, how do you know
Yeah,
that?
they have a,
It's oh, are you reading the
because
Hangul?
it's a lobby link. It says the Korean name.
Oh, okay, okay.
It says the name of the lobby link is the name of the whatever language the player who set out the lobby link has.
Mhm.
That's the name of the thing. Also, I can read Korean because I learned. Are you
Ah,
surprised that I know things?
yes.
Fair enough. I'm not. I can't. I can't defend that notion. You should be. You should be very surprised that I know things.
Oh god, and speaking
My
of
record does not speak for itself.
speaking of knowing things, this is someone who knows his PvP quite well. He's already had 2 already tonight. He's in his 3rd. We have the South Korean Protoss player representing Team NV. It is NightMare. I'm just looking at the anime waifu. I didn't realize that was there. God damn it.
Goddamn weeaboos. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Sin, it is our yellow. Yes, that's yellow. I couldn't tell the color because on that skin it's weird. Yellow Protoss playing for Invictus Gaming. Give it up for MacSed. I like that portrait thingy.
Is that SC boy?
What up? I don't know who that is. I like that pose. I like, come at me, bro.
Oh god! If anyone in the chat is familiar with Chinese memes, let us in on the information on what this is, on who this is.
Oh, China, they have their own like meme mythology going on. They have their own internet. It's a different circle.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, what with TikTok, you kind of get a glimpse into that every now and again, because TikTok is kind of like it's got its foot in and out of China as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Other than that, there's like a whole internet realm going on there. It's completely separate from what we know as the internet.
Do you watch TikTok videos?
Well, on Reddit. I have Reddit sift through the trash that is TikTok and then post it as GIFs. I don't have to go into TikTok. No, I'm not. Nope.
God damn it, Steel. I was just yeah.
Sometimes there's nice stuff in there, you know. Every platform has its you know it's non-sensory and there's stuff and there's interesting stuff on Instagram as well. Go figure.
Yeah, like the CranKy Ducklings.
Everyone on Instagram. Yeah, we have a CranKy Ducklings Instagram page, which I never saw because I don't have Instagram. I can't watch it because they locked it. They do the same thing that Facebook used to do back in the day, which is you can't look at pages of people unless you sign in. Yeah, which makes you wanna not watch anything. All right, NightMare getting more kills here. Seems to be doing a lot of nice work with his adepts in the early game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak into the main base. The probe wasn't fast enough to block it, and 4 probes went down. That was pretty nice.
It's like, yeah, that happened with Nice as well.
Yeah. I feel free. I can say nice again, and it's not the player. It's great.
No, we already did Nice. This is MacSed, man. It's a different player. I know all these Protoss players look the same to you, but
you should tweet that out. By the way,
entire bracket is Protoss player.
Hey, it's this guy again. We're just gonna keep casting the same player over and over again. It's great.
Yeah. All right. MacSed does snake out his own adepts into the main base here and gonna catch some kills as well. 4. There we go. Even Steven. Actually, no. NightMare managed to kill one more. I'm assuming that was a scouting probe, maybe?
Yeah, I imagine so. And again, it goes to show that when 2 Adepts shade into a mineral line, it doesn't matter if you have 4 Stalkers. Like, they're going to get damaged on regardless. That's why it's so important to try and deny the Adepts altogether. But yeah, both players going blow for blow. You know, they both get damage done, and we see both players are actually going for Blink Stalkers. Interesting. This is a nice return to normalcy for me, because like this is the PvP I'm more used to instead of like immediate beef wave on beef wave action.
I got you to use the term. You can't take it back now. You used it. Your terminology.
I've said
this is why I am the bespoke meme generator.
I say it with Yaku because Yaku started using it, so it's like, all right, yeah, sure.
Yes.
I still don't agree with it in any way, shape, or form.
That's mimetic behavior. Mimetic behavior.
It makes no sense to me. It doesn't fit at all. But you know,
it doesn't need to. Look, here's the secret for memes. People, they don't need to be good. They don't need to be smart. They don't need to be correct. They don't need to be anything other than repetitive. That's the trick. In order for something to continue, it has to be replicated. If you manage to get it replicated, it is a successful meme, regardless of its contents. This is the nature of ideas.
Yeah, but ideally, it's smart and repetitive.
Ideally, yeah. Look, I that's why I make bespoke memes. I don't just repeat anything that anyone says. I make my own. And they're I won't say they're smart, because, you know, far be it from me to praise my own memery, but you know, it's the original.
You can say that.
Can't take that away from me.
You know what, Steel? They're yours. That's what they are. They're yours.
Yeah, bespoke meme generation. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. It's my role in life. My life sucks.
Oh god, and here we go. Immediately after Blink finishes, we have Charge on the way from MacSed. NightMare, not quite yet, so he's kind of sticking with the Blink
deity shrine. Come on, NightMare.
Right?
Come on, we have a schedule here. Can't be sitting here all night.
Oh god, they're missing each other.
Whatever time it is, wherever you are. Oh, MacSed is going into the third. NightMare is going to MacSed's third. I think MacSed has more to lose on his third than NightMare does on his.
Definitely, like MacSed, he's the one who had saturated his third, so he loses 7 probes. And of course, it's important to note that at any point, either one of these players can recall.
Oh, yeah, MacSed is sneaking into the natural as well, so he's going to catch a lot of kills there. There's a cannon there and shield battery, so
yeah, and NightMare also warped in a couple of units himself, and now NightMare, he gets into the main base. MacSed, he was trying to stop him with a force field, but with the one person he gets in.
He doesn't depower the robotics facility, but does get the immortal. NightMare does have a couple of immortals here. GG is called. NightMare will take the first game here. I think that the immortals really do make the difference, you know? They're such high DPS, they're so difficult to kill if you just keep them alive. And you just, you're dead.
Yeah, we see that NightMare, like he just started the fight with like more army supply. I'm not too sure what exactly happened because they had very similar worker counts. It's just NightMare just kind of shut up in the supply and he just went for it, and he just had more DPS. He could just chew through the bases a lot faster.
And we're going to Eternal Empire, Redo. So, I hope you have water. I hope you brought water. It's very dry in Eternal Empire. It's a very desert terrain. You know, gotta keep yourself hydrated. It's gonna be a long one.
Oh boy, yep. I've had the longest one here. I don't know if you remember. I casted a PvP with Yoda on this map, and it was
the one where you had to go to the bathroom before the match started.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Yoda had to.
Genius.
But he didn't. Oh god.
Noobs. What a bunch of noobs. You gotta go when you can.
Yeah.
Caster life.
And speaking
right.
of going when you can, question mark, we have spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. He's currently up 1-0 in this best of 3 in this PvP. He's been winning them all night. Can he take another? He is the South Korean Protoss. He is NightMare.
Insert segue here. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing Invictus Gaming, all the way from the land of Jin, it is our yellow Protoss. Give it up for MacSed. Alright, so did you bring your tent? Your sleeping bag? Your folding chair? We have a grill going up. We're gonna have ourselves a camping trip here. It's gonna be a while. Get your sunshade up. Put your sunscreen on.
I mean, I'd like to
Swim in the
say
lake when there's light and you can see the lily pads, so they don't catch you. If we're talking about Yoda Slim references, what?
God damn it, Steel.
What?
I can see the things that you're trying to weave together. You're like, I can make this fit somehow.
Like, do you want to talk about the game?
Oh my god.
No. The answer is no. If we don't have a probe head boop, there's nothing really to talk about in PvP at the start of the game.
I mean,
unless someone is going cannon rush.
God damn it, Steel. I was going to say that NightMare, like, I'd like to think that he's the kind of player who, even though this is Eternal Empire, I'd like to think that he's the kind of player who can actually, you know, find an opening and end the game a lot faster. I know he had a harder time versus Nice, especially on this map. I believe.
He's like, you're not getting proxy. Where are you going? Oh, it's gonna be Stargate versus Stargate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, look, Eternal Empire is a difficult map to be cheeky on because of the size. Even if you're cheeky on, it's usually not to end the game quickly. It's more like to try and kind of take your opponent off balance while you macro up quickly. Something like that. Which actually, MacSed is going for a natural quite earlier than NightMare.
Yeah, NightMare, he's been staying on one base for quite a lot longer. He does have a proxy pylon out on the map. We'll see if he decides to utilize that in some way, but okay, there we go. Finally expanding.
Okay, so not the worst. Okay, so NightMare not going to be super cheeky with the one base only in here. It's gonna be Oracle versus Oracle, which is awkward. Because two Oracles versus one another is like it's like a very awkward meetup. This is like, can't shoot you can't shoot me. Nah, you like green lasers, huh? Yeah, me too. I like green lasers. Oh, nice block there by MacSed. Not letting the adepts shade into the main base.
Yeah, we're in this weird situation. We've got adepts across the map from both players, but MacSed, he's actually backing off, and NightMare, he's continuing to at least try and find some damage here.
Yeah. It's quite a lot of adepts for NightMare, though. This is something that MacSed will have trouble clearing. I say that as he just kills adepts for free on the low ground. More Oracle, another Oracle for NightMare. MacSed does manage to keep these alive. Actually, not a lot of damage done on either side, to be fair. Look at the units lost stat. Just a couple of adepts and a couple of probes, and that's about it.
Yeah. Despite like the aggressive play, despite NightMare having a lot more adepts early on, like he wasn't really able to find too much.
It's Oracle chasing that adept. There's certain units like that Oracles just they'll expend their entire energy and they won't kill them. It's just funny to watch it. Yeah, the orcas are like bullies. They're not good against beefy units. They're only good against weak units.
Yeah, it can be really weird, like seeing oracles like try and take out like immortals or archons or anything like that. It's like...
And the immortal is just sitting there going, "What?" Alright, I have a whole Carbots animation skit going in my head right now. There's these two oracles, they're coming in. See, they're bullies. They're good against the weak units. 8 probes. Gonna lose one of the oracles, but yeah, that's a pretty good trade at this point in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. And now the Adepts are going to be trying to go in as well, looking to try and shade into the main. Oh no!
Yeah, they managed to shoot in. Yeah, there are Adepts in the main base, but if there's focus fire, they're going to kill a lot of probes right now.
Oh boy.
12 dead probes, 13 probes, 14 probes. Gonna get a 15. Gonna get a 15. Gonna get a 15. No, sold. 14 probes. The purple Protoss in the southwest.
Maybe even more as the Oracle comes into the natural. Oh god.
Surprise bid coming in from behind, raising up the stakes. 16 probes. How many oracles does he have?
And MacSed was completely denied. Like, he tried to do the same. He tried to go in with his double oracle, but there were already stalkers here. There's even a void ray, 2 void rays actually trying to hunt them down. So MacSed, he just can't find any damage at all. There's even a void ray here in the main.
Yeah, in void rays, the ray condescending towards oracle. You're like, oh, so you like lasers, huh? And you can't shoot up. So yeah, that's nice. Alright, MacSed does manage to get a couple of kills here, but still not going to be enough.
Oof, yeah, and again, NightMare, he comes in and he killed like one of the full energy sentries there. Oh god.
Thing is, none of this is going to be game ending. It's good value, especially for NightMare, who's managed to kill a lot of probes on MacSed side of the map, which is going to translate into a bigger army for NightMare, into better upgrades and stuff.
Yeah.
He's getting glaives.
Yeah, it's one of these things
where
it's like...
thing?
Yeah, it's like NightMare's like setting himself up, because now with his advantage, he's throwing down all these gateways. He's going to be exploding in terms of Adepts, and I feel like MacSed is kind of running out of time. Like, he has to do something to try and get back into this.
But glaive Adepts? I mean, you can get Stalkers. Adepts are not like... Do they scale well in that?
No.
I don't know. Nice catch there by MacSed. Catching the Warp Prism, that puts a delay on NightMare's plans. Because he's not going to get the timing window with the glaive Adepts finishing.
Yeah, and I talked about this with Yahoo, where glaive Adepts, it's kind of weird in PvP, but like they don't deal a lot of damage to Stalkers, but Stalkers don't really deal a lot of damage to the glaive Adepts either. So they're just kind of like, you know, it's this weird fight that takes a long time, and it's a little bit odd to see, but we see it from time to time. And ideally, this works so well against Immortals, but MacSed, he doesn't really have any Immortals at all. He's just pure Stalker.
All right. MacSed setting up for a push here into the third.
Oh god.
NightMare has some units set up. It's only Immortal and Adepts. A nice warping of more of them. He's focusing the Immortal, gonna catch that. Yeah. I think the Stalkers definitely, I think, have the advantage, even on glaive Adepts, especially with Blink.
Yeah.
But the not Warp Prisms, Flying Warp Prisms with the prisms. It always confuses me because the Void Rays, they have the prisms on like the crystals on the... Look, my brain does weird connections, makes weird connections, and I always had trouble with like oracles, Void Rays, and Warp Prisms. They always confuse me for some reason. DT Shrine for MacSed.
Oh, interesting. So, and once again, another Warp Prism gets sniped here for NightMare. So, MacSed, he's doing such a good job at like just catching these and just completely shutting down the aggression before it gets to his bases.
Yeah. Oh, I might even catch the Void Rays here. I doesn't want to risk it. I mean, he can just blink on top of them and kill everything here, right?
Oh god, he totally can. Oh,
Or just A move, or this M move.
move command.
Move command move. Yeah, it's A move and M move. Adept. Okay, no, he's not going to let that Adept stay in back at his base and munch on probes. I've been still doing a good job killing probes.
Yeah,
27
and
in total.
to be fair, he needs to, because honestly, MacSed's done a really good job at like getting back into this game. He's been trading so well with the army. He's still a little bit behind in workers, but nowhere near as much as before. God.
Yeah. Oh, blink forward. Very ballsy.
Yeah, and there's just not
These are
enough
not
here
blink
for
stalkers
NightMare.
for Nightmare. Yeah. Guess this is some Nightmare fuel right there, huh? Huh?
God damn.
Alright, MacSed. The boys are being pulled and is kind of being pushed away, but the reinforcements are coming in. There you go, blink forward, gonna clean up all of these stalkers, and this base is forfeit. GG is called. MacSed going to even up the score. It's a first bracket.
Yeah, we're tied up 1-1, and honestly, it did feel like NightMare, he had like all these advantages. Like, he was doing really well getting set up for the mid game, but he kind of, I don't want to say through, but like because of his decision making and because of, you know, he kept losing like his War Prism, for example. He lost it twice. Like, he could never really utilize it, and Max said he did a really good job. It's very impressed.
All right, guess who won Beyond versus Probe?
Yeah.
Guess 2-0. I love Probe, but you know, that's reality as well. Also, Hurricane wins 2-0 versus Stilky, so guess what's waiting for us, Knight? Guess what's waiting for us after this match? It's another PvP.
Yep. And I'm a little bit concerned because it looks like the first semifinals may have already started.
Yeah, let's check on Creighton. Yeah, Stats versus Beyond. It's up on Creighton's channel. Creighton Olsen. Twitch.tv/Creighton Olsen.
Yeah.
Go over there and watch that if you want. We are sticking with the PvP. we don't want no Terrans here. Messing up our stats. Get it? Because Beyond is up against stats. But it's also our stats as CranKy Ducklings because we're casting PvP all the time. That was a quality joke, and I stand by it.
Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. Oh, Pillars of Gold. LE. We have NightMare. Oh, God. Not gonna lie, I completely blanked out at what you said. I had no idea what you stood behind.
It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to know my jokes. You can feel them. You can feel them. Speaking of feelings, hashtag segue. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Shin, it is our Yellow Protoss representing Invictus Gaming, sideways 1-1 in this series. Give it up for MacSed. I'm trying to pronounce Shin properly, but I'm always not quite sure about the actual pronunciation. See, in Hebrew, we just say sin. Because, you know...
It's
not sin as in English sin, it's just, that's the Hebrew pronunciation of that.
It's not Shin? Jin?
It's Shin. Yeah, but the thing is, like, in I don't know if it's in Mandarin and Cantonese, like the different pronunciation of the actual letters is different, and also there's like the intonation of it all. So I don't know if it's Jin or Jin or Jin.
Yeah.
That it could be a completely different word. I don't know. and I don't want to say China. I want to give like countries their, you know, at least their own pronunciation.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That's fair. And
what is that final block?
I don't know. It's weird. It's not blocking anything. It's
Is it pretending to do a cannon rush or something?
I don't know, mate. It was weird.
That was odd.
Maybe he was trying to block the Nexus, but he threw it down in the wrong place, so it just didn't block anything. No.
I don't know. Maybe he thought he would block the adepts there with the probe or something. Delay them for a second. I don't know. Oh. The thing I heard about how the way Protoss, you know, use doors is that it's sometimes so clutch.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's one of those things that it's such a shame as a Protoss, because like there are so many things that you just have to get on point. Part of it is like, you know, force fields on the ramp, or in this case like a pylon to block the shade.
Yeah. Whereas Terran, you're just like, oh, I have a button for that. Oh, yeah, I have a supply depot in my control groups. I just click it and I close the door. Easy peasy. And Zerg is just like, I have to waddle the queens up and I have to bring them all the way over here to sit them on the ramp, make sure their butts are in line so they actually block the thing. Oh, get it. No, NightMare does not complete the shade. Keeps killing probes there. For MacSed, every time MacSed brings a probe to the natural base there and it gets sniped. Yeah,
he's being quite annoying there, but in the meanwhile, like this. Oh, there we go. does he fall?
Snaps to the time warp again. You pull your props to the right.
So you realize it's not a time warp, right?
I know, but it's go with it. Yes, and not what. No.
Like, if you're gonna try and make a reference and make it make some kind of sense, it's not a time warp.
It's a stasis word, okay?
There you go.
Let's do stasis word again.
God damn
You pull
it.
your probe to the right, and then you put it to the left.
Also, I don't know if you heard that, but right now there's a thunderstorm outside.
No, I did not hear that.
Nice.
It's not.
Look at that noise gate.
No,
Beautiful.
nice isn't here. We already lost. Well, I'm getting a lot of static from the background, though. For some reason.
Static?
Static, yeah. When your microphone opens up, there's a lot of static in the background.
Oh, that's the rain hitting the window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the rain. Yeah. So
it's like interference.
Yeah, interesting. So you don't hear the thunder, but you hear the rain. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Look, when you're my age, your ears are going to be bad as well. Also, if you have a good microphone, then you probably won't hear the thunder because it doesn't. Oh, now I hear it.
Oh, okay.
I just heard that. Wait, but no one researched Storm yet. How did he?
It's very fitting. We're casting a lot of Protosses and we got a storm. It's great.
It's like Starduck, isn't it? It's like, he doesn't like what we said, so he researched Storm, and he's coming to your house. He didn't like how supportive we were.
Okay.
I'm like getting a couple of kills here, but
yeah, that was incredible.
More kills, 4 kills.
Yeah, he got 4 kills and he killed 1 sentry as well. He almost got another, but the shield battery just kept it alive. So really nicely done by NightMare. Again, his adepts.
MacSed also did quite a lot of damage.
Though. Yeah, with the 2 oracles as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they both kind of, and they're still equal on workers if they're all of this. This is TT Shrine from MacSed. Everyone is trying to teach NightMare how to do DTs, and NightMare is just like, nah, brah. I know how to do DTs. I mean, do you even know who I am? I'm your worst nightmare. Or the best nightmare? I don't know. I'm not sure. We don't have a lot of nightmares here in the StarCraft scene. So, Mordup's coming in here. Nice block there with the force fields, trying to kind of pen them in. Blink forward is going to clean most of them. No, all of them actually.
Yeah, they all go down. The oracles, there's somehow both of them are still alive, and it just forces NightMare to just keep supply here, to keep stalkers, so they're constantly, you know, waiting for the oracles to dive in. And here we go. The first DT is out.
Ding 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 bing 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 ding 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 ding. Come on, just sitting there. I was hoping that it keeps on going, and we have like a whole thing.
It's just
it's just going to die.
Oh,
you know what? This is like in Mission Impossible. This is like the first scene, the establishing scene where you see that one spy that's trying to go in, and then they get betrayed and they get killed immediately, and then our like hero comes in and just, you know. This is just establishing the villain.
Exactly, and I love the way MacSed has actually utilized his oracles. Like, even though like defensively there are just so many stasis wars all over the place, or time warps if you're Steel, and yeah, like already a couple of stalkers they're decommissioned.
Yeah, for a while. They gotta get cleaned up. It's all rusty.
Oh.
I forgot that there's blink. Never mind. Alright. NightMare is actually in a nice position here. You can threaten this base, force MacSed to try and come on out here and clean this up. Might have been. Looks like yeah, NightMare. MacSed is just forfeiting this Nexus. There's just no way to defend this.
Yeah, he just
side block as well.
Oh no, he just doesn't have enough army right now to fight what NightMare has, and the supply dog isn't helping at all. The Stasis only gets one stalker.
Yeah, the Immortal gets pounced on. The shield charge overcharge isn't going to save it. War Prism is setting up more warping zings ins. And it looks like NightMare. Oh, there's a nice concave for MacSed. He does have defenses here. It's gonna be difficult to call this out. Nice blink micro from both these players, and I think MacSed is buckling here. There's more warping ins coming from NightMare. G is cold, and NightMare will advance to face the Hurricane.
It would have been perfect if that was timed up with the lightning strike.
You better run, you better take cover. Oh no! There's so many references I missed. There's AC/DC. There's Men at Work. God damn it. Yeah, I heard that one too. The Blaze in the Rains down in Australia.